Oh, your family. Oh,
The sign, as he said.
okay.
And we can put some gloves here.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Peter Wolfl, talk show host for the YouTube series called Careers, and also an up-and-coming documentary called Better World. Today we are celebrating the career of Rudy Risk and the better world he created with his garden, Rudy's Garden. Did you know that anywhere in the world, if you enter Rudy's Garden Toronto in Google, then this beautiful place will appear. At this time, when we are being kept apart by social distancing and racism and bad news practically every day that can make people feel depressed, Rudy's Garden brings us together and makes us happy. Rudy gave us 2 lessons. Number 1, when you are passionate, you can achieve great things. And 2, it's never too late to start. Rudy began his labor-intensive project at the young age of 85. That was 10 years ago. And today is the 10th year anniversary of that, and it's also his 95th birthday. By the way, I hope we can all sing happy birthday to him later. We have a great agenda today, including some presentations by some local superstar politicians who have been invited, some Q&A with Rudy, and time for any of you to say some kind words in person or on Zoom. Anybody who wants to line up and say a few kind words to Rudy, you can come up to the microphone, but I ask for you to put on a mask if you're going to be speaking into the microphone. Well, it's my microphone, so it already knows me. But I'm going to put it on from now on. Does anybody want to come up and say a couple of kind words?
On behalf of Rudy, Margaret, and my family, I want to thank all of you for coming today to celebrate such a momentous occasion. My name is Petra, and I'm Rudy's blood niece. My father and he are brothers. I'm also here with my husband, Terry, our son, Corey, our daughter, Sonia, and her 3 children. Lots of generations here to appreciate and show our love for our uncle. I was born in this beautiful community and have been a part of it for over 50 years. One only needs to look around this beautiful space to realize the time and effort and dedication that it took over the past 10 years for Rudy to create this little Garden of Eden on earth. Rudy's home garden is identical to this one over here. And once he finished toiling in his garden at home, he decided it was time to come and expand his horizons. What you don't know about Rudy is before he took on the initiative of being a gardener, he got his master's in carpentry in Germany before he and his wife and my parents and I came here from Germany in the early 60s. When my father and Rudy bought houses next door to each other, Rudy began the task of furnishing these houses. From bedrooms to kitchens to bathrooms and everything else, Rudy built every piece of furniture with love and care and dedication. After a few years, when my siblings and I grew up, the process started all over again. He started building furniture, bedrooms, everything for all of us. When we all got finished and Rudy was done with furniture at probably around 85 years old, thus started this. He needed something to do. He closed his workshop. And then one day on one of his usual walks, I guess he got an epiphany and decided, well, I'm going to expand my horizons even more. It is this man who has taught us, my family and I, love and appreciation, how to share, how to set an example, and how to share with your talents and your love for your community with everyone around you. That's something I have learned from him. You just need to look around. You can see his dedication and the time that he has put into here. And I can't tell you how proud we are of him and how much we love and respect what he has done for all of us and all of you. Thank you for coming. You have made his days. Even when he was started here alone, people would stop and chit-chat with him. You brightened his days as much as you brightened he brightened yours by creating this space. He would come home pre-COVID. We used to have 4 o'clock coffee all the time. And he would come from the garden and he'd say, "Oh, I'm almost done, I'm almost done." And my aunt and I would always tease him and say, "You're never gonna be done." And I said, "When your time comes, I'm gonna put on your gravestone, now you're done." Because he will never, ever be done with this place and sharing and meeting and talking to all of you. So thank you. Thank you, Peter, for your time and your efforts and the hours I know you've put into this. I'm not as technically inclined as you are, but I know you put a lot of time and effort into this. And Rudy spoke quite often of your little chats.
Oh, wow.
Especially to you, thank you.
Wow,
And thank you
so
everyone
much.
for making that.
Wow, and we've got a fantastic audience here. Just look at this, all these people. Incredible. Non-stop.
See, this is much better than anything I could have planned for him. I wasn't allowed. Peter.
This is amazing. We got somebody else talking. Okay, fantastic. Thank you for coming up to the microphone. Your name and then go ahead.
Hi everybody, my name is Sasha Howell. This is Kim. Kim and I have been coming by the garden for years now, walking by, and we made friends with Rudy. And we got the chance to meet Margaret a few weeks ago, Rudy's lovely wife. And Kim and I and our families wanted to give Rudy this sign for his birthday to put in the garden.
Oh, that's so
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. I'm sure he's not going to need help
Show it this
putting
way.
it in.
Put it right there.
Show it to the camera.
Turn this way.
Show the camera, Rudy.
Oh, beautiful. Welcome to Rudy's garden.
So we just wanted to be here to celebrate as well. Rudy knows how much we love him and appreciate everything he's done for the garden and this community and how much we all need this right now. So thank you. I wish I could hug you.
Yeah.
I'd like to hug you too. You forgo that.
Just a quick note, in addition to what Sasha had just said, we also have another little gift for you, Rudy. And no, it's from the bottom of our heart. You've given us a beautiful place here to come to, and your friendship means a lot to us. And this is just a little memento of all your beautiful work.
Thank you.
All right, happy birthday.
My name is Dan, and this is my son Alexander. I wanted to say thank you, Rudy, for this garden. It's a very, very beautiful garden. I used to run over here for a few years because we moved into this neighborhood back in 2018. And I go running in the mornings. And I would pass by this park. And I found this garden. It looked beautiful. And some mornings, I would see Rudy working on it. But I think I might have said hello once or twice. But I saw him working and it was very nice to see it. So I never got a chance to properly say that I've always appreciated every time I pass by here. It is impressive. I think this is a great job. And again, these are my two sons over here, Alexander and Benjamin. And my wife passed by here a few times and she said, Dan, there's a really nice garden. It's gorgeous. Have you seen it? And I said, of course I've seen it. I've seen Rudy's garden. So also my wife has seen it too. That's her over there. Where did she go? Oh, there she is, Edith. And she's with our third son over there, Konstantin. And she has also been very impressed. So just so you know, people here are impressed by you. Really great job. And we will see each other many more years.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go.
By the way, I'd like to thank everybody who registered for this event on Eventbrite and who also made some donations through Eventbrite. But for anybody else who wants to give a couple of dollars to Rudy for his birthday gift,
please,
Maria is making some donation collections over there.
I will not accept any.
You won't accept any money?
No, no.
What about if we force you?
I have enough.
Okay, then we'll buy you something. Then we'll buy you something nice for it, okay?
It's 1%, it's okay.
No,
He doesn't want money. Okay, so we'll figure out some nice gift then with whatever we've collected.
I'm not gonna take any money.
My name is Ian Bowles, and I've lived in the neighborhood. I actually grew up at Jane and Shepherd. I lived in the neighborhood for a little while. I've been for several years, and I've been walking by and seeing this. And I actually want to thank both of you because I did not know who had done this. I mean, everyone seems to know Rudy, and I'm very glad to meet you. I think this is a wonderful addition to Toronto, and I didn't know who it was, who had done it. So I'm very glad to be here and to have met you. Thank you.
Earlier today, I met with one of the management from the Parks and Recreation Department, and they have a small token of their appreciation for what you have done here. First of all, this guy is a little friend. You probably have seen him when you've been digging here already, but this is kind of a replica of him.
They eat all my walnuts.
He eats all your walnuts? Oh my God. This is also for you from them. Welcome, friends, and maybe it's something nice for your house.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. Thank you very much.
I brought a big bag for you for all this stuff because I know you're going to need some extra hands.
I got somebody.
You got some helpers?
With a car, so.
Oh,
What
excellent. And this plaque also, one of, I think, several certificates that you might be getting today. This is from the Parks, Forestry, and Recreation Department. It says they would like to extend their appreciation to Rudy Risk in honor of your 95th birthday and for your outstanding dedication to beautifying the city of Toronto. Your passion, enthusiasm, and commitment to gardening in the city have enriched the lives of so many. Your contribution is greatly appreciated.
Thank you very much. I did not expect all this attention and all this.
Don't worry about it. You know, there's more coming. So get used to it, okay? This is just the beginning.
I'm expressing all my thanks.
I know you're strong, okay? This is, there's some more gifts here. This is not money. This is a Visa, okay? $2 $50 Visa cards. It's not money. No. That's a Visa card, and then another card. So you can use it for however you want.
Your wife will know how to use it.
Your wife will know how to use it. That's right. If you don't know how to use it, give it to her. Anthony Peruzza, would you like to come up here and say a few words? This is our counselor for the area, and I just want to say one thing, that sometimes this area, because it's so close to Jane and Finch, is getting a bad reputation, and that's the media's fault, because anytime there's some bad news within 100 miles of Jane and Finch, they say it's Jane and Finch.
Yeah, right.
So it's about time that we replace that with good news, such as Rudy's story, and more stories like this. Anthony?
Thank you so much, Peter. I'm going to just put the microphone down for a sec.
Here, I got it.
There we go. I'm going to remove my mask, and I think my voice carries quite a bit, so I just wanted people to know what I look like, for some of you who don't know what I look like. First of all, thank you so much, Peter, for being a precipitator of this event. I saw this garden on several videos that have been run, and one City of TV special, and there was Microphone.
Yeah, it's better you use the mask and talk into the mic.
Microphone.
Yeah,
Sure.
so people can hear you. Don't be shy.
No worries. No. No, you don't have to hold it there. I'm good. Thank you. I can be shy. Yes, but because I'm working today, I refuse to be shy. So I'm not going to be shy. I saw the garden on several videos, and I have to tell you, it's a magnificent addition to our ravine system, and I'm so glad that that Rudy here not only found time was retired, but found time in his retirement to do this for all of us. I saw his comments. I saw him being interviewed, and he talked about why he was doing it and his passion for doing it. And I'm just glad that you live in this area and that you chose our neck of the woods to do this, because we all are enriched by it. So thank you so very much. Never ever expected. So some years back, some of you may not know the story to this, but you'll see that there's a very, very sort of extensive cycling trail that runs through here. Some years back, the federal government, in a financial crisis, they were facing another financial crisis back in 08, 09, 10, they made a bunch of monies available for some projects and improvements. So this trail was on our capital system at the City of Toronto for quite some time. But we could never sort of muster the resources, and it always becomes difficult when you're looking for monies to do things. And this is always something that we wanted to do. So as soon as the federal government made money available and put a timer on when you could access those monies to do some projects, this one was one of the ones that was ready to go, and it was basically done overnight. It's a great system, it's a great trail system, and we need to make a couple of connections to it, but it brings so many people into this area, and it's going to allow so many people to enjoy projects like this and improvements like this. So thank you so very much for doing that for all of us. I wanted to present Rudy, not only recognize him for his birthday, but really thank him on behalf of the mayor, Mayor John Tory, and myself for having done this project for all of us. I won't, you know what, I am going to read it because it is from the mayor as well. And then he'll ask me, he'll say, did you read my comments? And I'll say, oh, geez, I just presented it. And I don't want to be put in that situation with him. So, and besides, Rudy deserves it. It says, City of Toronto, Mayor John Tory and members of Toronto City Council extend warmest congratulations and best wishes to Rudy Risk. Warmest congratulations and best wishes on the occasion of your 95th birthday. Rudy, the city is proud of residents like you who strive to make their communities a better place in which to live. Over the past decade, you have worked hard to create a wonderful community garden. Today, on your 95th birthday, we are delighted to celebrate you and the beautiful garden you have lovingly brought to life. We thank you sincerely for the positive contributions you have made to your community. As you celebrate this milestone, we hope that the memories you have made along the way will bring you much happiness. Best wishes for a very happy birthday. Signed, Mayor John Tory and Councillor Anthony Peruzza. Rudy, thank you so very much. Congratulations to you. That's usually concluded with a handshake, but because of COVID, we'll stay away. But thank you. Thank you so much. Right. Elbows will work. And thank you all for coming and sharing Rudy's birthday with him today and enjoying this beautiful garden. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Anthony Peruzza. By the way, take a look at some of the decorations that we have. Happy birthday to him right now, number 95. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rudy. Happy birthday to you.
you so much. I didn't expect all this attention. I was so overwhelmed.
Okay, so the next politician superstar right here, Tom Rakosevich, our MPP, Ontario, NDP from the area.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you, Peter. Thanks, everybody, for putting this together. Rudy, happy 59th birthday. Nobody's going to convince me he's 95. Okay, guys, let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. I just want to say, actually, before I read a scroll that I brought you as well, I actually want to say thanks to everybody here. I grew up in a building not too far from here, and I'm more familiar with the south side of the creek on Finch. So I grew up, my mother taking me there to the library. I used to go down to the creek and bring crayfish home in a little bucket, and they'd live about a year. I'd give them their best life. Now I reflect on it, I probably should have left them in the river there. But yeah, but each and every one of you, like Rudy, I'm sure loves the natural environment. And there's so much to love about this community. And it's definitely the people. And there's some incredible, wonderful people that live here, contrary to what many people like to say about our community. It is a beautiful place to live, and each and every one of us love it, and we're proud to live here, right? Am I right?
Absolutely.
Good. But one of the great things, too, and each and every one of you all know that, is the naturalized areas we have here. The trees, the ravines, the parks, they're second to none in the city of Toronto. And so that's one of the great things. And Rudy knows it. He knows it. Because he was here beautifying something that was beautiful and even making it more beautiful. And I remember the few times I would cross on this side, seeing this, even in the recent years, get built up a little more and a little more. And it's outstanding. And we could all learn a little bit from you on to have such pride in our community. And so it's an honor to be here. Thank you so much, Peter, and all who have put this together. It is so well deserved, and I'm happy to read the scroll that I brought from Queen's Park.
Thank you very much.
So, as a member of Provincial Parliament for Humber River Black Creek, it is my great honor to present this certificate of recognition to Rudy Risk on the occasion of your, again, there's a typo, it says 95th, it should say 59th birthday. Our Humber River Black Creek community is blessed with many parks and naturalized ravine systems. Rudy, to the benefit of us all, you have taken a special interest in our green space and have lovingly nurtured it for years. We are proud to call you a neighbor. Happy birthday to the bearer of one of the greenest thumbs in our community, and I wish you many more.
Can you show it to the camera? Good.
So here's the scroll and a COVID handshake.
Here we go. Right on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. And I think we may have Judy Scrow online.
Thank you, Peter, for doing this and for providing an opportunity for those of us who can't necessarily be there. Thank him so much for choosing Humber River Black Creek as the community for him to invest 10 years of his time and his precious talent. Beautification in Humber River Black Creek is something that is admired by all of us. And I am sure that what you've created there will be an incentive for others to do a similar project. And I would hope that would happen. But clearly you would win the Beautification Award for Humber River Black Creek. I wish you many, many years of happiness and good health. At this particular time where we're battling the coronavirus, stay well, stay healthy, and be careful where you are.
Just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. I'm really sorry I couldn't make your party, but I mean, the community is throwing you a party. That just goes to show what an amazing person you are. Once again, happy birthday.
From Stella.
That's Stella Aquisto from City TV. Rudy, I think we should hear a few words from you. Tell us, first of all, what keeps you going, you know, at this ripe age of 59?
Honestly, I don't know that myself. I'm just an ordinary guy doing whatever I like to do, working with the nature and gardening. And I must say I'm overwhelmed. When I started this project, I didn't expect all this attention I was drawing. But now I really appreciate what you personally were doing, Peter, and all the people that took an interest in what I was doing. And I want to thank all the people who helped me weeding and watering and all also the people who keep such an interest and give me so many compliments. I want to thank all of them from my heart. So I am not much of a speech maker, but I want to express my things this way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rudy. And by the way, you started when you were a little boy on a farm, right? Yeah. So that's where you got your initial strength, and then you just...
Yeah, I worked on the farm from a very young age, 8 years old. All the chores that had to be done on the farm, I did from an early age, and all the rest of my life. I worked hard, and I'm just used to everything, to all this hard work, so it doesn't bother me.
It's incredible. I mean, Rudy is here every day, twice a day, in the morning and then again in the afternoon. And you can tell that he's really passionate about it. And this is an example of, if you're passionate about it, it can really make you happy. And in some cases like this, it can make everybody else happy at the same time. Going forward in the new year, from what I understand, this garden's going to be even better than it is right now, right?
The best next season is going to be the best ever. I put in more flowers and more seeds for annuals and all if I live that long, I'll enjoy it myself.
Keeps getting better. So, but at the same time, if there's any volunteers who want to maybe help Rudy next year, because it is hard work for him to come, especially to carry water from the Black Creek and to irrigate, to bring it up all the stairs and everything like that, and doing the weeding. So what you can do is reply to me on the email that is on his sign right there. So it's rudygarden911@gmail.com. Just send an email saying you're interested in being a volunteer, and I'll make a list of those people, and then we'll figure out a way to communicate with each other next year when he's going to need the help.
I want to thank again all those people who did help me and offered to help, and I also want to thank that person that left me 4 potted plants last night, and I planted them already.
Wow. That's great. All right, thank you very much. Does anybody else want to come up and still say a few kind words for Rudy? So one of the things that I've been advised by the Parks Department is, you know, they encourage, they have actually a community gardening team. So if anybody wants to create anything like this themselves in another part of the city or help here, it's good to coordinate with them. You know, it's great to be run by, you know, be motivated by passion, but at the same time, if you ever start a project like this, it's good to check with the Parks Department so that you get the right approvals, and they can probably even give you some help. So Rudy, what do you think?
Well,
are you going to sleep well tonight?
It's going to be hard. Like I said, I'm overwhelmed. Normally, I'm a very private person. I never expected that publicity I was getting. So, again, all my thanks to all the people that took an interest in what I was doing.
From the parks and from the government and the officials, who are here, I'd like to help Rudy with a water pump, which I don't think it's hard, much money. Yeah, taking there with a pipe to the top of the hill, it's not a, that's my words. Thank you very much.
I'm coming, I'll speed walk.
Sasha, you going to put it in?
We can.
Yeah, we can put it in today.
Bye, Rudy. Thank you so much. Okay. Take care, Rudy. You're an amazing guy.
Thank you.